Hey love, if you're listening to this, I want you to know it's okay. I've been there too. I let go, not just of my hair, but of parts of myself I didn't even realize I was holding on to so tight. Grief, stress, survival, they'll make you forget softness. They'll make you think you ain't got time to care. But here's the thing. Your crown never stopped being worthy. Even when you couldn't touch it, even when it tangled with tears and silence, there was a time I couldn't look in the mirror without feeling tired. My coils, my curls, they felt like work. Lightweight, so I stopped. I let it dry out, get brittle. I said, not today. Not now. But somewhere deep inside, I knew I'd come back. So here I am, back at a seat or back seated, fingers in my roots, oils warming between my palms. I'm not rushing. I'm not ashamed. I'm learning to listen to my scalp, to my soul, and baby, my hair. Listening. She's listening too. She's drinking it up, soaking in the love I forgot how to give. This ain't just about hair. It's about healing. It's about forgiveness. I forgave myself for the days I couldn't show up. And I'm proud of myself for showing up now. To every black woman who's never felt too tired, too broken, too overwhelmed to care for her crown, I see you. I am you. And I promise you this, when you're ready, your hair will still be waiting. And when you touch it with love, it'll bloom again. This is your reset. No pressure, just presence, just softness, just love. So welcome and welcome back to Mrs. G's Living. In today's video, we take some tender, loving care to our hair. So I am a lazy natural. And I want to give you some quick steps to detangle your kinky, coily hair. So the first step would be to part your hair in 4 sections. And then, depending on if you're planning on washing your hair, will determine what you would use next. So typically, if I need to wash my hair afterwards, I actually detangle with water and shampoo. It has been effective for me. I don't use water and conditioner, which is typically the norm because I feel like the conditioner adds to the buildup, whereas the shampoo just seems a little bit more logical because I'm going to be in the shower using the shampoo as the first step to wash my hair. And it has been a game changer. And it has slipped and has allowed me to detangle my hair easily. But in this day, I actually am just detangling my hair because I've been neglecting it. And I am just going to do a 2-strand or a twist out. So what I'm going to use, once again, part it in 4 sections, but I am actually I'm going to mix water and a leave-in conditioner. This is by Tabitha Brown's Donna Recipes leave-in conditioner, but you can use any leave-in conditioner of your choosing. I found that this is the best way to detangle my hair, especially when I have neglected it for some time. So I'm going to use some water and some leave-in conditioner. Put it in a bottle, shake it up, and spritz it all over the first section, and just repeat that for the next 3 sections. Now for me, I found that with my 4C hair, the best way to kind of detangle is by finger detangling. Finger detangling allows me to feel any knots, any tangles that may have occurred during this time where I was pretty much just resting, leaving my hair alone, and really not, focusing or paying too much attention to it. So I'm going to finger detangle and just make sure that there's no knots. Now, typically you want to finger detangle from the bottom all the way to the roots. And then typically after I finger detangle, I may or may not, depending on how I feel at that time, depending on how much time I have. And because I'm trying to do this within a certain amount of time, no more than 10 minutes, because I do realize for many of us, the reason we stray away from our natural hair is, for some of us, it's so time consuming. It seems like for some of us, it's easier to have braids in, it's easier to put a wig on. And then for some of us, we are suffering from hair issues, hair loss, problematic areas, and we may not be able to afford to see a professional to deal with those hair issues. And sometimes it's just overall hereditary, and there's nothing you can do at this point about those hair issues and so forth. And it's easy for many people to say, well, just wear your natural hair. But we know years and years of having to hear people saying negative things about our natural hair oftentimes takes a toll on us that we don't even recognize, that we don't even pick up on until maybe a little bit later on in life. So this is a place of no judgment. This is a place where I'm trying to offer some advice and just peace for Black women and tips to make it easier for you to kind of work with your natural hair if you decide that's the route you want to go. Now, by all means, if you want to perm your hair, if you want to wear weaves, if you want to wear wigs, if you want to wear braids, more power to you. I'm here to support you in any way possible. So any tips that I can give in any of those areas, I will. So once again, I'm going to finger detangle, and then if I have some time, I'll tend to either go with my detangle brush and maybe a wide tooth comb are the best tools I can use after I finger detangle to further detangle my hair. So those are the top two detanglers that I would recommend. So once I go through one section, I'm going to go through the rest, and I'm going to use these claw clips to kind of pin it aside. I'm going to just try to take my time with it and be patient. So if your hair is like mine, when you wet it, it goes to factory settings, or it goes back into a shrunken state. What I found to be a great solution is to make sure that you are pulling the hair in the opposite direction, causing it to be stretched, causing it to be elongated, and then gradually pulling strands from your hair and feeling through from top to bottom to make sure that there are no tangles or there are no knots. And this has been a game changer for me whenever I am detangling my hair. So using my fingers first, and then maybe following up with the detangler brush or a wide tooth comb has helped with shortening the process for detangling my hair. Natural hair is not just a style, it's a legacy, a crown, and a quiet act of power. Every coil, kink, and curl speaks of generations of resilience, beauty, and brilliance. It is yours to define on your own terms, not by standards that were never made with you in mind. There will be days when the world questions your beauty or tries to shrink your shine. On those days, remember, you are the standard. Your existence challenges systems and creates space for others to breathe freely. Be patient with your hair. Be even more patient with yourself. This journey isn't just about products or styles. It's about reclaiming time, voice, and space. Your hair is not too much. It is enough. just like you. Celebrate your softness and your strength. Walk boldly. You carry the stories of your ancestors and the hopes of future queens. You are seen, you are sacred, you are sovereign.